So I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard of succubus, probably heard of Jezebel, and then, of course, as we are already on the topic of 304s, aka whores. All right, y'all. So when you hear them, when you hear about them, typically they're there to drain you, play you, use you, never anything that is wife material. So if you think about like a wife, settled down, tied down, loving one man, cares about loyalty, even cares about her morals and values and has dignity. 304s don't have none of that. Most times, at least like 3 out of the list that I've named, they're not gonna have. Okay, so I'm gonna break down some more of how you know she's a 304 or what 304s do to you. But I want y'all to know that I'm thinking about starting a series. I really am. You guys are gonna see my face in other videos and in this video when I do these series. Sometimes I just have random thoughts where I think like this is a great idea and I'll just do a voice recording instead. But if I do start a series, which is like something I think it will be interesting, maybe I could do it like every Wednesday or maybe every other night. I don't know yet, but I like this topic and I've been seeing the comments. Y'all are funny describing how a 304 is to you. So definitely let me know what you think a 304 is or what your experience is, and I'll touch more on comments and all that in the next topic. The next time I talk about this. But anyways, let's go back to this topic. Oh, just let me know if you want me to start a series as well, because I really think it's a great idea. So back to 304s. 304s, since I've already mentioned how like a Jezebel can be like, and a succubus and all of those terms that are still sometimes thrown around or were thrown around for a very long time often. So they are there to literally like play you or basically keep you in a circle, whatever word you want to use, because you will never be taken serious by her. If she even took you serious, more often than not, it was for only reasons that were beneficial for her. 304s, they don't have like anything that makes them look at a man basically and say like, okay, you know what? He's a really, really good man. And yeah, it could be a really, really good woman. 304s are very much selfish. And when you think about like a I'm going to say HO. I don't have to say the whole thing. But when you think about a HO, you got to know that like it's fun for her to do these things. You know how like men can have fun, be with multiple women, basically be happy or not feel any ways, right? A lot of men say like if you end up, doing whatever with a woman in the sheets and stuff, it's most times, especially if like you cheated on your girl and then you go back to your girl, most times I hear men say like, okay, I did not have no feelings for her, because y'all are really visual creatures and physical creatures, and basically y'all can look at her, and that's why y'all should not be falling for lust. And trust me, I'm going to be bringing up all these topics. I got a lot of things that I got to touch basis on, but y'all should not be falling on lust or whatever. So a lot of y'all might fall for that, and when you do that, you will just say no, like it was no feelings and emotions attached. Hence why when a woman does it, her emotions are attached, and it's most times game's over unless she's a HO and she probably didn't even care about you for real from the jump, or you were beneficial, or you're a placeholder for the next best runner up. As also you hear, it's just your turn. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard that term too. Now the other thing too that you want to keep in mind, if she's like basically like playing and trying to like get you to think that she is trying to take you serious or making you think that there is potential, trust me, y'all, that is not the case. And I'm sure y'all hear the noise in the background. I thought I found a quiet place, but this is why sometimes I record, because I could be outside and it'll be late night. Sometimes I take like long walks and it's already like dark outside or something, so sorry about that. But yeah, so don't for a second think the HO is taking you serious. Other things about like 304s, they kind of can do like the most foolish things. Like, let me give you an example. They will literally make it so obvious that you're beneficial for food. You know what I mean? Like, she'll call you literally up for food, and then some of y'all be falling for that shit. You get what I mean? And y'all, if you want to find out if you are dealing with a 304, there's so many ways to know or figure out your situation. I could definitely tell you what it is, what to do with her, and honestly, strategy, steps, or simply just letting her go. I'll let you know honestly as truthful as possible. If you know me, or if you don't know me, you'll know me today. I am very honest, blunt, straightforward, direct, and that's just the best way I could give it to you. So if you want to get help in any way, advice, accountability partner, the list goes on, you can book a consultation or simply just check out all the things that are going on my website. I have deals going on right now, and dang, they don't want me to film today or record today. The last time I did this, it was much more quieter. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so just check out my website for everything that's available. I have a lot more available right now. New stuff drops, ebooks, definitely a whole lot of bundles, but not the most important thing, but just know that Patreon, I get to go into details, exclusive and explicit content on there that won't be on here. So if you really want to get to know me on different levels, get to know more stuff, learn game on a different level, check out Patreon. You can join for free and get all that exclusive extra content on there. Now back to this topic. Okay, so when you are dealing with 304s, once more, think about like, what is she trying to seduce you to like believe and understand? Because 304s, they'll like, back to what I was saying, they'll make it obvious. They'll literally like reach out to you. They'll try to be in contact with you because she knows that if she does that or if she tries, you're going to be available. Now, I gave the example of food. There are so many other things. There's literally when she needs a ride, when the guy that is getting it in every single night, every other night, every weekend, Monday through Wednesday, I was gonna say through Friday, some of them beyond that tip, but the one that is getting it in, he's not available, or he's with the next best thing. He's with Angela. Angela is so bad compared to her, and so now she got to be like okay, since I know about Angela is the main right now, then guess what, she's the side, right? And there might be Tiffany or there might be Andrea, so they all look good. And they're maybe good for different reasons for that guy that she wants, but she can't get that night, so she has to rely on you. Again, 304s are going to have a roster list. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes some females out here want the Tyrones and the chats to take them so serious, but those guys will never, ever, ever, ever do it, right? And this is where you don't want to fill in the blank. Especially, we know, don't go back to simping or anything like that, but you don't want to fill in the blank and find yourself like, okay, you know what? I get my chance. Let me go ahead and take the advantage. No. It's all for the wrong reasons. She's going to snatch up whatever she can, especially your soul, and she's going to run with it. And best believe it's going to be hard for you to get that ish back. And I don't want none of y'all to go through that. Wow, I be spitting bars sometimes, y'all. But this would have been way more fun if y'all see my expressions and all that stuff. But don't worry, you're going to see me on camera. I'm hoping for the next EP. I might do like EP. What do y'all think? I don't know. This idea gets me excited to think about it, Maybe I'll do EPs of different topics, but maybe I'll just start off with this. So I seriously need to know your opinion. If y'all want more of this, I'm gonna drop it regardless, but I really want to like take it more serious and more common. Okay, so let's kind of get closer to the concluding of this video. Okay, so if you're now dealing with her and you find her, let's say, trying to play you or trying to feel out what she can get from you, this is why you have to be so blunt and straightforward. Let me give you an example right now. She can go ahead and say, okay, you know what, like, man, I'm so hungry. I guess we're sticking with the topic of, food. And y'all, I'll do a whole separate video on this and why this is so common and how men really fall for this all the time. But she could be hungry, right? And you're the food guy. So the ride guy is really just as important, especially if she doesn't drive, or especially if she be getting lit, she be needing a ride. Okay. But yeah, so you're the food guy. What you want to go ahead and do when you are the food guy and she reaches out and you don't want to fall for it, you want to go ahead and be like, man, like, you don't got no money to spend? And then she might say something like, I don't know, or I want to spend your money, or I didn't bring my card, or blah, blah, whatever. Okay? Then you got to say, well, this is like the second time you're asking. It's getting a bit like beggy, or seems like you're begging, or like you don't feel like you're being a little too desperate. Now, you can try to say it in a nicer way. I'm probably not going to have you do that, because sometimes you just got to be straightforward. There's guys that she will be in love, obsessed with, and they could say the rudest, harshest things like, go to somebody else, get off my line, or something like that, So there's a lot that you can say, but don't be afraid to be honest. Now, y'all, we're past the 8 minutes. Maybe these videos, I'll run it down even longer. I don't know. Things will be different. Maybe the series of these videos will be long because it'll be more like, not debate, but like topic in real conversation wise. So, and y'all, I'm thinking about maybe eventually going live. I think that might be fun, but we shall see what the future holds. Always give me feedbacks and comments, feedbacks, ideas, all that good stuff, so I could make sure to deliver and bring those topics and other videos that you want to see. Let me know. Make sure to check out all the links or check out whatever is going to be beneficial for you. Book your consultation, get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Patreon, join for free and get extra content. And I love y'all. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Bye, y'all.